Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a new episode of the Right Info Podcast Show with your host, King Twan, speaking on this Friday, snowy December evening. And tonight's topic, I would like to talk about food safety, a policy issue in agriculture today. Now, food safety constitutes the proper precautions, storage, and preservation of all foods. Now, according to the United Nations Asian and Pacific Center for Agricultural Engineering and Machinery, which is APCAEM, an upsurge in international trade in agricultural products has made food safety a major concern. Now, furthermore, food safety is becoming a serious policy matter due to rigorous agricultural activities, pollution, and man-made and natural disasters. Now, what does that mean? It's making the problems of the world very more and more hurtful because food safety is not looked at very carefully and nothing is really done about it. If it is, it's either done in a cautious way or a way that's really speeding up the situation and things can go slow. Things can go wrong. Now, furthermore, food safety is becoming a serious policy issue. It's a matter of vigorous agricultural activities, pollution, and man-made and natural disasters. Now, markets are increasingly calling for an improvement in this quality and safety standards of food crops. Now, we have producers here that must meet these requirements in order to get the situation together and to gain the trust of consumers. However, in most countries, some like third world countries or whatever, measures employed to achieve this are below par. An especially disturbing issue is the certification and standardization system do not meet the criteria set by most markets. Now, therefore, governments and other playmakers or policymakers, if you want to call them that, should provide a platform to kickstart the implementation of internationally accepted food safety standards. Things have to be improved, and you have to improve that in order for us to have good food safety so people won't get sick, ill, and nothing will happen whatsoever. Examples of a strong policy measure include the adherence to international agreements, certification ensuring that food menus directly from the farm to the consumer's table, giving farmers their fair share of the incentives to produce safety, avoiding contaminating food that will not only hurt people, but food that is supposed to be safe. It's supposed to be safe anyway. And, avoiding contamination of most hurtful produce and sponsoring awareness campaigns. Now, we got to have more sponsoring campaigns to talk about this issue of food safety because everybody must know what they're eating, how they're eating, or what's being put on their table. You may never know. You have to do your own thorough research for that. Adherence to these policy guidelines ensure that a country remains competitive in the global food industry. And the competition here is very high, not just here in America, but other countries of the world. Places like Illinois, like a U.S. state like Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, they will have competition when it comes to food safety. Who can produce better? Who can make better? What product is easy to sell? Will the consumer buy this, that, and the other and make sure that what they're getting is good for them? Or are they getting their money's worth? This is a short podcast, and I just wanted to discuss an issue about food safety, on what we're taking into ourselves, what we're putting on our table, and is it safe for us? Everyone should follow the idea that good food is good health, and good health is good living. So with that being said, just make sure that when you're getting food or buying food, make sure that it's good. Make sure it's fine. Always check the dates of any food you do or buy or purchase. That's what I do. I always check the dates of anything that I buy that I see beforehand. If I see a problem with it, I would report it because it's not supposed to be there if it's expired or it's no good. And with that being said, I just want to give you all a short little discussion on food safety and its effects on people and societies with this podcast I'm doing tonight. With that being said, this is the Right Info Podcast Show with your host, King Twan. Everybody enjoy their Friday evening. Hope you all have a happy weekend. Bye-bye.